around you now.
What's up guys, Magic Matrix back again with another video, and today I've got a really awesome card trick to show you. As you can see here, I've got my deck of cards, and we'll just go ahead and give these a quick shuffle before we begin. And now that the cards have been mixed up, I would have you select out 2 cards from the deck to be the Jumping Bean cards. That's right guys, the Jumping Bean cards. So I would just have you select any 2 cards that you wanted. Let's say you chose this card here and this card here. Now obviously we need to know what these 2 cards are, so I will show you right now what 2 cards you have selected. To start off, the first card you got was the Ace of Spades. So I'll take the Ace of Spades and I'll lose it about halfway down in the middle of the deck just like this and push it right in. Now that was one card, the Ace of Spades, but obviously there's this other card here that we don't know yet. And this card is the 10 of Diamonds. Now I'll take the 10 of Diamonds and do the same thing that I did with the Ace of Spades. Put it about halfway down in the deck like this and push it in. But wait a minute. Before I do that, remember I said these cards were Jumping Bean cards. Well, they can do exactly what their name means. They can jump around the deck. Now, if this were true, they should be able to switch places with each other. So, that means the Ace of Spades should have switched places with the 10 of Diamonds, just like that. What happened to the 10 of Diamonds? It jumped right to the top of the deck. And I can show you right here, they are the only 10 of Diamonds and Ace of Spades in this entire deck. That is the trick guys, and if you want to learn it, be sure to stick around for the tutorial. Alright guys, let's get into the tutorial for the trick that you just saw. This is a really fun trick that I like to call the Jumping Beans, and I'd say it's a beginner / intermediate card trick. Depending on your skill level or how fast you can master a card trick, it might take more or less time for you, but I'd still say it's beginner intermediate card trick. So, let's get into how to perform it. First of all, you'll need your deck of cards, and you can go ahead and give them a shuffle before you begin, or allow the spectator to shuffle as well. Just make sure the spectator is satisfied that the cards really are being mixed up. And once the cards have been mixed, you'll tell the spectator that you want them to pick out 2 cards to be the Jumping Bean cards. So you'll spread the deck out on the table and let them pick any 2 cards that they want. Let's say in this case, this card here was chosen and this card here. Now they can really be any 2 cards, but only one of these cards is actually going to be shown to the spectator. So you're not going to show them what these 2 cards are here. In this case here we have the 2 of clubs and the 7 of clubs. You're not going to show them the cards. What you're going to do is take these 2 cards, and as you bring them to the top of the deck, and you tell the spectator that you're going to show them what these cards are, as you square them up on the deck, you stick your pinky under those 2 cards. So now you have a pinky break under the top 2 cards, putting you in the perfect position to do a double lift. Now the reason I said you're only showing one of the cards that was selected by the spectator is because when you flip over this double, so you'll take the 2 cards as one and flip them over just like this, you're only showing the bottom card that was selected by the spectator. So you say, in this case, we have the 2 of clubs. You tell them that you're going to take the 2 of clubs in this case and lose it in the middle of the deck. So you take the double and you flip the 2 cards over as one, and you take the top card and place it about halfway down. Now this card you're placing in isn't the 2 of clubs. In this case it would just be the 7 of clubs, which was one of the cards the spectator picked. But you don't tell them this, you just push it into the middle and say the 2 of clubs gets lost in the middle. Now the card left on the top here is the 2 of clubs. So what you do is you tell the spectator, we saw the first card, the 2 of clubs, but there's still another card that we haven't seen yet. And you'll spread off this top card. Now they'll think this is the second card that they selected. when really it's the first card. And then, as you say this, you're going to take your thumb, push over the top card, levering it with your middle finger and ring finger, pull it back, and stick your pinky under that card, getting another pinky break. After you've done this, you'll say, let's see what this second card is. Now you bring this card here, the 2 of clubs, back on top of this card that you have a break under, and now you've got another position to do another double lift. You'll flip over the 2 cards as one, and you'll say, we have the 8 of clubs. Now the 2 of clubs is under this card, so when you flip this over and say we're going to place the 8 of clubs in the middle of the deck, you're actually taking the 2 of clubs and placing it in the middle of the deck, and now leaving the 8 of clubs on top. So now you're already in position to do the end of the trick. So you tell the spectator before you push this card in, you want to remind them that these cards are jumping bean cards, which means they can jump around the deck. And if they can jump around, they should be able to switch places. Now you know they already have switched places. So you say, if this is true, then this card should now be the 2 of clubs, and the 8 of clubs is on the top of the deck. And then you can just take the 2 cards out, spread the deck out on the table, and show them that there are no other 8 of clubs or 2 of clubs in the deck. And that's basically the trick. It's pretty simple, does require some practice, but once you get it, it's a really, really great trick to perform. I hope you enjoyed it. Have fun with this trick, and I'll see you next time.